Cześć. Hello. Today I'm going to try to teach myself Polish conversation. And just to say briefly again, I can't speak Polish. I really can't, but I'm trying. And I'm learning purely because I like the sound of the language. And I visited Poland, and I really like the places in Poland that I went to see. Went to Gdansk and Warsaw, and they were just lovely. I really fell in love with the place. So I'm trying to learn to speak some of the language at least, so that when I go back again, I can be a little more polite, really. It just felt so rude not knowing much of the language. So, there's a CD that comes with this, but I'm not going to play that because it's not very relaxing, and also I think it probably infringes copyright. But I can just talk through this first conversation here. And it's going to be very embarrassing for me, so I'm very sorry to any Poles who are listening. I know it's not very good, but I will try to get better. So conversation 1, part 1, having a snack. Proszę, which means, can I help you? Not a literal translation. Proszę is, to my understanding, something that can be used in lots of different variations of what it can mean. Poproszę kanapkę z szynką. Now I've got that wrong already. That should be z szynką, because that A there with that little mark on it, that little accent means it's nasal. Poproszę kanapkę z szynką. A ham sandwich, please. Poproszę kanapkę z szynką. Proszę, coś jeszcze? Proszę, coś jeszcze? Which means, here you are. Anything else? Proszę, coś jeszcze. I really like the word coś. Don't know why, it just sounds nice, feels nice to say. Poproszę wodę mineralną. Poproszę wodę mineralną. Mineral water, please. Poproszę wodę mineralną. Poproszę wodę mineralną. Sorry if my accent is bad. I know it is bad. I'm trying to make it sound natural. I don't want it to be a cliché of what an English person thinks a Polish accent sounds like. It's quite often that cliché is wrong. To me, I think Polish often sounds almost Italian. I don't quite know why. To my ears, at least. Gazowano czy nie gazowano? Gazowano czy nie gazowano? Sparkling or still? I like this because I think this literally means with gas or without gas. Gazowano czy nie gazowano? Nie gazowano, poproszę. Still, please. Proszę. Here you are. Dziękuję. Thank you. Let's try to go through it one more time quickly. Proszę. Poproszę kanapkę z szynką. Proszę. Coś jeszcze? Poproszę wodę mineralną. Gazowana czy niegazowana? Niegazowana, poproszę. Proszę. Dziękuję. I think I said that too stilted. I think I was going da 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 da. When I don't think people talk like that. Again, I think that's like a cliche. I think it needs to sound more natural, like nie gazowana poproszę. That sounds more normal, right? Whereas before I was doing like a nie gazowana poproszę, which is not, that sounds silly. That's sort of, I'm quite embarrassed. I'm so sorry. That's sounds embarrassing to you as a native speaker as well, if you happen to be one. Anyway, moving on. I can only do my best. Part 2. Ordering a meal in a restaurant. Coś tu picia? Can't remember if I'm pronouncing this as pizza or pizza. No, it's pizza. Coś tu picia? Something to drink. Coś tu picia? Poproszę piwo. Beer, please. Unlikely that I would order a beer. I don't really drink, so it'd probably still be the niegazowaną mineralną for me. So let's change that to poproszę niegazowaną mineralną. Coś jeszcze? Coś jeszcze? Anything else? Coś jeszcze? Here we go. Kotlet schabowy, frytki i surówka. Kotlet schabowy, frytki i surówka. Pork cutlet, chips, and a side salad. Kotlet schabowy, frytki i surówka. Kotlet, I like that. Schabowy, I like CH words in Polish. Like chleb means bread in Polish. Kotlet schabowy, frytki i surówka. But how would you say that? So in English I would say pork cutlet, chips and a side salad. Kotlet schabowy, frytki i surówka. I think when there's an accent above the O, I meant to go oo. And when there's no accent, I just go o. Like in proszę. Proszę bardzo. Certainly. I find it very hard to roll my R's. So in proszę, it should be proszę, not proszę. Proszę is the more natural way for me to say it. Because we don't roll our R's in English. But I believe a Pole would say proszę. Adam finishes his meal. Poproszę rachunek. Poproszę rachunek. The bill, please. I think Adam's a bit rude, because I would say, please may I have the bill? Which, it seems a bit rude to me to just say, the bill, please. It's like a demand rather than a request. Proszę bardzo, certainly. Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you very much. So let's try and do this again in one go. This one's a bit harder. Coś tu picia? Poproszę niegazowaną. Coś jeszcze? Kotlet schabowy, frytki i surówka. Poproszę bardzo. Adam finishes his meal. Poproszę rachunek. Proszę bardzo. Dziękuję bardzo. Well, this is not so bad so far. Conversation 2. Ooh, some big words. There are some big words here. Okay, I'll try my best. So part 1. Is it far to the National Museum? Oh, here's my favourite Polish word. Przepraszam, which means excuse me. I think you can also use it to sort of apologise. Przepraszam. Przepraszam, jak daleko jest Muzeum Narodowe? Przepraszam, jak daleko jest Muzeum Narodowe? Excuse me, how far is the National Museum? Przepraszam, jak daleko jest Muzeum Narodowe? Dość daleko. Trzeba pojechać autobusem. That's wrong. Pojechać. Dość daleko. Trzeba pojechać autobusem. Sorry. Dość daleko. Trzeba pojechać autobusem. Quite far. You need to go by a bus. Pojechać, yeah. Jak daleko jest przystanek? Przystanek, which is the bus stop. How far is the bus stop? Jak daleko jest przystanek? How far is the bus stop? Niedaleko, not far. 100 metrów Stod, because of the accent. Not far, 100 meters from here. I know. Well, I've heard that before. 100. I believe there's a Polish happy birthday song that has the word 100 in it. They have a completely different tune to the English and American Happy Birthday to You song. They have they sing something else. They sing I wish you to have 100 more years or something. And it's sorry, I'm not being very eloquent here. I'm sure it's like 100 lat, da 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 da. Something like that. 100 lat. What does lat mean? 100 years. Oh, lat means years, doesn't it? Maybe someone can let me know. It's something like that. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Niedaleko, 100 metrów stąd. I'm not sure that it's stod. I think it might be stat. But the accent tells me it should be stod. Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you very much. Part 2. Taking a bus. Przepraszam bardzo. Excuse me. Bardzo usually means very much. So is that excuse me very much? Przepraszam bardzo. Because dziękuję bardzo means thank you very much. And dziękuję means thank you. So I think bardzo is like an emphasis. So this is please excuse me. No, please would be proszę. I'm not sure what the bardzo is doing here, because we didn't have it here either. So that just says przepraszam, excuse me, przepraszam bardzo. I feel like it might be an emphasis of some kind. Jak dojechać do Wilanowa? Jak dojechać do Wilanowa? How do I get to Wilanów? Autobusem numer 120. Bus number 120. Jak daleko jest Wilanów? How far is Wilanów? Dość daleko. 10 przystanków. Dość daleko. 10 przystanków. Quite far. 10 stops. Gdzie przystanek jest przy pałacu? This is difficult. This feels very unnatural in my mouth. This is really Polish. This is nothing like English at all, this particular sentence. Czy przystanek jest przy pałacu? No, I've got that wrong. Przy. Czy przystanek jest przy pałacu? Oh, that would sound so lovely if an actual Polish person read it out. It's called all of those soft sh noises that really attract me to the language. That means, is the bus stop near the palace? Czy przystanek jest przy pałacu? Maybe I've got that right. I'm not convinced. I'm flagging now, I'm flagging. This is getting harder. Nie, trzeba kawałek przejść. Oh, that's a good word. Przejść. 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 What does that mean? Bit. Nie. Trzeba kawałek przejść. No. You need to walk a bit. Przejść. That's lovely, that word. It's the J to give it the y, followed by the sh, and preceded by the psh. Oh, that's so nice. That's got so many sounds packed into one word. Przejść. 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 It's like it just keeps going. You think it's going to end, and it doesn't. That's a really nice word. Nie. Trzeba kawałek przejść. Someone's probably going to tell me I'm pronouncing it wrong. Daleko? Far? Nie. Nie daleko. No. Not far. Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you very much. Okay, well, wow, it's been 17 minutes already. I think I'll stop here. As I say, I'm very sorry if my pronunciation was quite off, and I know I'm not doing a great job, but I have been practicing since last time, so hopefully it's a little bit better compared to my other video, which you can see. I'll put a link to it down below, and I'll try and put it up here so you can click it if I know how to do that. Thank you all very much for listening, and I hope this was relaxing and let's face it, amusing. And I'll see you in the next one.